Is it time to buy or sell SOXL ETF? In this video, we're diving deep into SOXL. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, 7th July 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get a free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 4th of June, 2025, our system has identified SOXL as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.37. Now let's examine the performance of this exchange-traded fund during this time frame. Those who adhered to our analysis would have realized an impressive gain of 30.8% since we initially designated SOXL as a buy candidate 22 days ago. This translates to an average return of 1.4% per day since its classification as a buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund is situated in the midst of a robust and ascending trend in the short term, and indications point towards a further increase within this trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 173.41% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 151.09% to 191.83%. Examining the longer-term outlook, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 53.58%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 100% and negative 51.2% over the next year. This translates to a future price potentially falling between $0 and $12.18. Our latest daily update for SOXL includes the headline: a very red day for SOXL ETF price after a decline of 5.31% in the Monday trading session. The SOXL ETF price dropped by 5.31% on the last day, which was Monday, the 7th of July, 2025, falling from $26.37 to $24.97. During the last trading day, the ETF fluctuated by 5.81%, with a low of $24.62 and a high of $26.05. The price has increased in 6 out of the last 10 days and is up by 17.73% over the past 2 weeks. Volume rose on the last day by 31 million shares, despite the falling prices. This may serve as an early warning, indicating that risk could increase slightly over the next few days. In total, 92 million shares were exchanged for approximately $2.29 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $70.08, and the lowest price was $7.23. Currently, the price is 64.37%, or $45.11, below the 52-week high, and 93.40%, or $353.27, below the all-time high reached on the 26th of November, 2020, when the price peaked at $378.24. The Direction Daily Semiconductor Bull 3x shares, commonly known as SOXL, is currently positioned as a tactical clay on the momentum of the semiconductor sector. Recent reports highlight that as investor sentiment shifts, particularly with rising demand for artificial intelligence, SOXL has received buy signals, with options activity clustering around the $25 mark. This uptick in activity suggests the potential for a mechanical and sentiment-driven price surge in the near term. Additionally, last week, SOXL was identified among the top-performing leveraged exchange-traded funds, reinforcing its current appeal among investors. This trend may provide short-term upward pressure on the stock price as more traders align with positive sector flows. In the longer term, while SOXL has faced significant downward pressure in the preceding months, dropping from $69.42 to approximately $17, the bullish sentiment fueled by advancements in semiconductor technology, especially from key players like NVIDIA, may deliver a more sustainable recovery. Option strategies, such as the bull call spread, targeting a price range of $27 to $32 by July expiry, are indicative of investor optimism about a rebound in the semiconductor sector. highlighting SOXL's potential as a volatile yet attractive investment choice moving forward. This volatility, coupled with the anticipated demand for data centers and artificial intelligence technologies, points to a potentially favorable outlook for SOXL. The following signals have been identified for SOXL. The SOXL exchange-traded fund holds a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a simultaneous buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, this indicates a general buy signal for the ETF, suggesting a positive outlook. Should the ETF experience further gains, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $25.36. In the event of a decline, the ETF will find support from the long-term average at about $20.62. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average will result in a sell signal. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Some negative signals have also been observed, which may impact the near-term direction. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Thursday, July 3, 2025, and so far, the ETF has declined by 5.31%. Further declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume increased on falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning. Therefore, the ETF should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 137 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 41 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 40 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average. Buy signal 51 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 20 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 13 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SOXL. On the downside, the exchange-traded fund finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $20.04 and $18.84. There is an inherent risk when an exchange-traded fund is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline towards the next support level. In this instance, SOXL finds support just below today's level at $20.04. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $18.84 and $18.81. This exchange-traded fund may experience significant movement during the day, indicating high volatility, and with a broad prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered to be high risk. Over the last day, the fund fluctuated by $1.43 between its high and low, representing a change of 5.81%. For the last week, the average daily volatility of the fund has been 5.15%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SOXL. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SOXL is at $25.11. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the ETF, this might be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SOXL encounters its first support level at $20.04. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $23.84, reflecting a decrease of 4.52%. This exchange-traded fund experiences significant daily fluctuations, resulting in a high level of risk. Additionally, a sell signal was generated from a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is the SOXL ETF a good buy? Several short-term signals, combined with a favorable overall trend, suggest that the current level presents a potential buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance for the SOXL ETF to perform well in the short term. We have revised our analysis for this ETF since the last evaluation from a hold accumulate recommendation to a buy candidate. In examining the volatility and movements of the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, July 8th, we anticipate that SOXL will open higher by approximately 24 cents, starting trading at $25.21. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using the information provided, you agree and take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.